Hello, saints. It's Pastor Herbert coming to you once again on a wonderful, wonderful day. Got another question that's come to me from somebody called, what's that say? Bernice. She's got a question for me. Now, before I get into that particular question, I'm gonna go ahead and give praises to the one I love. Heavenly being, I thank you. Heavenly being, I thank you. Heavenly being, listen to these words that I offer up from my humble soul unto you. I ask that you would open the ears, open the eyes, and indeed I pray you open the hearts of all those that will hear this message, all those that will be touched by this here message and question answering. I pray, oh my Lord, that you touch each and every one with your most beautiful, 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 beautiful presence. In the name of the one I love. Let's get it started. Thank you. Okay, saints. Now that we did what we were supposed to do, we gave thanks to God for this fine opportunity, which is a teaching opportunity. It doesn't matter if I'm with you for 5 minutes or 50. Now, $50 is the minimum of the donations, the love offering. That's $50 minimum. 50 minimum. As I was saying, it doesn't matter how long I'm with you. Make sure you get the informations that you need that will give you the right edifications and the right informations instilled in your mind, which will make you not only smarter, but it'll make you a better person. Once that word touches your inner being. Now, got a question from I'm supposing it's a sister. Her name is that Bernice. Got a question from a sister in the Lord called Bernice. And that question is, listen to this, saints. You can hear it already. Let me tell you right now. Well, let me give you the question. Are all pastors rich? Of all the things that Bernice could have asked, she wants to know what's in other people's pockets. Shame on you, Bernice. Shame on you. Shame on you for asking. I guess you really need to know. Maybe you're jealous, Bernice. Maybe you're jealous about them pastors that got it going on, who got them houses, who got them luxury cars in $1,000 suit, wife standing next to me, looking fine as fuck. Well, let's not go there too early now, saints. Looking finer than anything you ever seen. Tell me, Bernice, are you an attractive woman? Do men's want you? Do men's give you a second look? Do they crash their cars from staring at your beauty? I think not. Bernice. Your name sounds like you're ugly. Bernice sounds like some kind of disease. You understand? You diseased and deceased, Bernice. Listen to me now. I'm going to answer that question very, very thoroughly, so that all shall know that God has appointed me, Pastor Clarence Herbert, as a shepherd and as your guide. Money's got nothing to do with it. Nothing at all, saints. Money has nothing to do with my ministry. It has nothing to do with the work of God. I tell you that for free. I tell you that for free. It's got nothing to do with the work of God. Now let me get back to this deceased Bernice. Obviously, the answer is no, stupid. All pastors are not rich, stupid Bernice. All pastors are not rich. No, stupid Bernice. They are not rich. What do you mean by riches, Bernice? Huh? What's riches to you? What's riches to you, Bernice? Is it a car? Maybe it's a husband. Maybe it's someone keeping you warm at night. Do you feel poor, Bernice? Do you feel lonely? I bet you do. Otherwise, you would have come up with a better question. But I'ma answer it. I'ma get to it. No. That's the answer. No. All pastors are not rich. I suggest you stop watching TV. That's where you're getting this information from, deceased Bernice. You've been watching No God Channel. That's what I call it, No God Channel. I've been trying for years to get myself up on there. I can't get in no way. I've been trying to get my show going for years. Years I've been trying to get Pastor Herbert's message to the people, but they blocking me. But God shall make a way for me to stand on a pulpit and have my message broadcast to millions and billions around the world. God is gonna do that for me. What's he gonna do for you, deceased Bernice? Asking about, a pastor's rich, or all pastors rich. What church do you go to, Bernice? I know it's not mine, because you wouldn't have asked such a dumb question. All those in the congregation of Pastor Clarence Herbert are thoroughly in the Word of God. They would not ask such a stupid question, questioning the man of God. Don't you know, deceased Bernice? Don't you know, touch not mine anointed? Ain't you read? Haven't you heard? Don't you know? Well, I'ma teach you today. Some of my best friends, pastors, ain't got 2 pennies to rub together. Not a dime between them. Some of my best friends can't pay their rent. Can't even afford to get a mortgage. Can't pay their rent. Some of my most dearest pastoring friends asking me for my hand-me-down clothes that I don't need anymore. Begging me for my shirts. Looking at my trousers, how they press good. Don't be looking at my trousers, homie. I'ma start thinking something, and I'm gonna have to deliver you. Well, my best friends, dearest friends, friends of me and my wife have had over for dinner. They took doggy bags home because their cupboards were empty, saints. They begged for our leftovers. Their cupboards were dry. Their cupboards were drier than the sand on the seashore. Their cupboards were dry. So, deceased Bernice, all pastors are not rich. Who told you that mess? You are a she-devil, Bernice. You are a demon. You are a distraction. You will come into destruction. Do you understand me, Bernice? Haven't you heard the story of the widow's mite? How she gave more than all of them that was giving their money. She gave everything she had. And that's all that Pastor Herbert asks from you, is to give all that you have, all that you can, making sure that it's at least a minimum of $50. That's a minimum of $50. But give all you can. Don't come in here with no mites and pennies. You cannot serve God in the 21st century with no damn pennies. That was then, this is now, it's a different time, it's a new covenant. Haven't you heard? I've made a new agreement with a God. $50 minimum. And I decree this thing, and so it shall be established. $50 minimum. Now, you may feel that I'm being quite coarse with that said Bernice, that she-devil Bernice. But it's something I have to do, saints. I'm doing it for y'all. I'm doing it because of love. That's why. All the love in Pastor Herbert's heart, it's a passion boiling up inside. And when I feel that a demon is accusing the people of God, then it is my job as the shepherd to rise up and defend my sheep, and to defend what is right, to defend the righteousness that is within me and within those who believe in the one that I love. So, in answer, no, all pastors are not rich. The ones who are not rich must have done something very wrong. How can you serve God and be poor? How can you serve God and be poor? Poor without the O-R. Shout out Big L once again. Holla at your boy. Feel me? How you gonna serve God and you got holes in the bottom of your shoes? I thought you said he was Jehovah Jireh, your provider. God has provided alligator skins for me. Oh yeah, Gucci suits, man. What you think this is? Ain't wearing that cheap stuff they selling down there in Target. No way. I be wearing the best of the best. $1,000 suits. That's what a servant of God deserves. It's what he deserves. And it's what I get. My house, you should see the place, man. It is decked out with everything you wish you had in your place. I got 5 Rolls Royces, man. Tell me who got decked. Which pastor you know? And the reason why I have these things, saints, is because I serve the one I love. I serve the one I love with all my heart, with all my soul, with all my might. I serve the one I love. Are you a servant of God? Because if you were a real servant of God, you couldn't be broke. Never have I seen the righteous forsaken or their seed begging for bread. I believe it and I receive it. Too bad for you if you will not receive it. If you don't want to receive good words of prosperity, then you shall die in your poverty. If you will not receive the words of prosperity, you will die in your poverty. That is the word of truth today. Does God care if you're poor? He can't care more than you do. So you better find a way to pay the minimum of $50 love offerings to the one I love. Deceased Bernice, no, all pastors are not rich, but that's because they are sinners. Sinners are poor. Only sinners are poor. I'm telling you, it's hard to believe, saints. Yes, it's hard to accept the facts of life. But sinners are poor, weak, destitute, begging for my leftovers and for my clothes that I don't want anymore. Don't get too close now. You be looking to get my wife. And that's when I'll have to get dark on a motherfucker. You hear me, saints? I'll get dark on you if you try to touch Claudine. Her breasts are for me alone. Her feet walk towards me alone. Poor people are evil. They're a drain on society. So I don't wish, wishing's for fools. It is my sincere hope that people get rich. Follow the one I love, and you'll see a difference in your outcomes. Suddenly your bills will be paid. You'll see if you follow the one I love. Your bills will be paid, saints. Your life will be turned around if you believe in the one I love, and if you serve the purpose of the one I love with your love offerings of no less than $50. I'm going to pray us out because it was a damn stupid question, and deceased Bernice, she's probably deceased right now in the name of the one I love. I want to thank you for tuning in, and I hope that it has blessed you in some way. Make a donation and show your gratitude in the name of the one I love. Thank you.